live every day like it's Taco Tuesday. What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite chef, Chef G, and I'm back in the kitchen, y'all. Y'all know we back here for Taco Tuesday, and we are finna make something delicious. So today we are making a wet burrito. So it's kind of like a smothered burrito. It's gonna be chicken and vegetables. If you want to change it up and use beef, you can. So without further ado, let's get right into the ingredients so we can get started. Here's what you're gonna need. 1 cup of stock, 2 cups of heavy cream, 1 medium to large potato, pre-cooked and diced, 4 tablespoons of butter, 3 cloves of garlic, minced, 1/2 of a medium onion, finely diced, about a cup of mixed vegetables, 1 can of the green chilies, 1.5 teaspoons of oil, whatever kind of oil you have, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon. This is going to be for our chicken mixture. And then you're going to need another additional half of a tablespoon of chicken bouillon to go with our stock for our sauce. You're going to need shredded cheddar. I have about 3 cups here. I'm going to use 2 cups in my sauce. The other cup I'm going to use as my topping. Some shredded mozzarella, about 1/2 cup of that for your topping. I have some Oaxaca cheese, about 1/4 cup of that, and you can use the Mexican blend cheese if you want. This is just what I have, so this is what I'm using. And some shredded chicken, and this is about 1.5 pounds. And you're also going to need your favorite tortillas. I prefer either 8 or 9-inch tortillas. I have the 8-inch today. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get started. All right, so first thing we're going to do is going to add our 1/2 tablespoon of chicken bouillon to our stock. Give it a quick mix, and this is warm chicken stock, so it's not extremely hot, but it is warm. Okay, this is going to be used for our sauce a little bit later. All right, now we're going to get over to the stove top. You're going to need your onions, garlic, your seasonings, your oil, your veggies, your chicken, and your potatoes, as well as your 2 tablespoons of butter. All right, so we have our pan ready. We're going to add in our oil, get that nice and hot. We're also going to add in our butter and let that melt. While that's melting, we're going to get our onions and garlic ready to go into our pan. All right, our butter is melted. We're going to add in our onions and then our garlic. We're going to cook these for about 3 to 4 minutes. And then we'll add in our chicken. All right, so this is cooked for about 3 minutes. You should smell the fragrance of garlic and onions cooking, and that's when you know that you're ready to add in your chicken. So we're going to go in with our 1.5 pounds of shredded chicken. And you can use chicken breast, or you can buy the rotisserie chicken if you like. I use chicken breast and shredded it myself. You're going to allow this to cook for about 3 more minutes, and we'll start adding in our seasonings. You're going to want to do this on a medium-low heat, so your onions and your garlic do not burn. So medium-low heat. And we're just trying to reheat this chicken just a little bit right now. Alright, it's been 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead and add in our seasonings. Chili powder, chicken bouillon, our cumin, black pepper, and oregano. Allow this to cook for an additional minute, and then we'll add in our potatoes and veggies. All right, once you start smelling your flavors of the seasonings that you added, it's time to add in our veggies and potatoes. So I'm going to use about a cup of veggies. So that's not all of this. Okay, and we're going to use our potato. Get that mix, and then set this to the side while we get ready to make our sauce. Allow this to cook for another additional about 3 minutes, just until those veggies start to heat up and become tender. Alright, so our veggies and everything is ready, so we're going to turn this off, set it to the side, and make our sauce. One thing I did do was I added a pinch of salt to this, but if you boil your potatoes in some salt water, that will help add saltiness to your dish. Alright, so we're going to get ready to make our sauce. Alright, so what I'm doing is get my pan hot. I'm going to add in my stock, as well as my butter. Allow those two things to come up to heat, and for my butter to melt. Meanwhile, I have my chicken mixture still over here on the stove on really low while I make my sauce. Alright, so now that my butter is melted, we're going to add in our cream. We're going to bring this up to a simmer just till the cream gets hot, and then we'll be ready to add in our chilies and our shredded cheddar cheese. This should take about 4 minutes. Alright, so once you start to see those bubbles, then you know you're ready to start adding in your chilies as well as your cheese. So I have a 4-ounce can of my chilies. One thing you want to make sure you don't do is leave your pot unattended, because this cream will burn very easily. I adjusted my heat some just because I'm using gas, and gas kind of heats up a lot faster. But my cream is hot, so I'm going to add in 2 cups of my cheddar cheese. I'm going to do a cup at a time, mix it in, and then add the next cup. Alright, once you get all your cheese in, you want to make sure you constantly stir your sauce so your cheese doesn't stick. The best type of cheese to use for this is a freshly shredded cheese, a freshly shredded cheddar cheese. And that's what I use here today. So we're going to allow this to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, just to get a semi-thick sauce for my burritos, because they're going to continue to thicken as it's in the oven when I bake them. Alright guys, so this is the consistency that you're looking for, nice runny. See how easily that mixes around? That's the consistency that you're looking for your sauce. I'll show you with the ladle, because it's going to continue to thicken in the oven once we make our burritos and bake them. So now we're ready to assemble for our burritos and get them into the oven. Alright, so you got your tortilla. I'm going to be using a 1/2 cup measuring cup for my filling. You're going to fill your tortilla just as you were making a burrito. And this smells so good, y'all. All right. Now we're ready to wrap. Left and right end. Fold over. Tuck. So you got to pull back and roll. And we have our rolled burrito. We're going to put them in our pan. And I'll finish rolling. All right, so we have all our burritos wrapped. We're ready to sauce them. With our sauce, add our cheese to the top, go into the oven, 375 for about 25 minutes. So you're going to pour your sauce over the top. Make sure you put plenty in there, because these are smothered burritos. We're going to add our cheese, and we're going to put it in the oven, 375 for 25 minutes. All right, cheese is topped, oven ready. All right, so this is after 25 minutes in the oven and on broil for about 7 to 8 minutes. What we can do is top it with a little bit of fresh tomatoes and a little bit of green onion, fresh cilantro if you like, just to add a little bit of color to your dish. You can pair this with a Spanish rice and enjoy. Also maybe some refried beans or black beans if you like those, and you have a full course meal. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notifications when Chef G goes live and uploads new videos. Make sure you hit all notifications.